Minister, thank you very much for being with us right here on France 24. You have this platform at the Marché du Cinéma this week as the country of honor. What do you expect to get out of it?
Let me first thank France and the Cannes Film Festival for bestowing this honor for India. Especially, it's a very special year for us. Cannes is celebrating the 75th year of festival. India is celebrating the 75th year of independence and also the 75th year of the Indo-French ties. It's a very, very special year, and it's a great honor to be the country of honor at Marché du Film at Cannes Film Festival. We are the largest film-making country in the world. We produce more than 2,000 films annually. We have the youngest population. I'm representing a nation who's known for the storytelling, with a population of 1.3 billion Indians, the cheapest data available, millions and millions are using the smartphones. So I personally believe at Cannes, India has made a mark not only to showcase the Indian films, also to pitch to make India the content hub of the world. India will be the content subcontinent of the world. And for that, we have made some announcements, some incentive schemes where they can come and shoot in India, film in India, and they can get incentive to the tune of $260,000 US, an additional incentive of $65,000. That is on one side. On the other hand, we have the skilled manpower, the young skilled workforce, who have been working in the industry for a long time. And one more area, which is the animation, visual effects, gaming and comics, where our IT-enabled services have been doing wonders. And I'm sure for the post-production in these sectors, India will be a destination for the world to come and produce in India, and also for the post-production.
So, Mr. Minister, you're making this bet to become the content hub of the world. The movie industry and the video production industry in India, just like in other places, was obviously deeply affected by the COVID pandemic. What was done to adapt to the new situation, and how is the industry doing now?
I'm glad that you raised this question, because this Cannes Film Festival is happening this year physically, not virtually, not hybrid mode. Because the last 2 years were impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic. The supply chains are disrupted, the life was disrupted, and people have to reskill, upgrade skills, and relook at the job opportunities. But back home in India, whereas we have done the Made in India vaccine, we have done close to 1.9 billion vaccinations, 1.9 billion vaccinations administered in less than 1 year's time. We worked not only for India but produced for the world also, and have been supplying the vaccines to other parts of the world. Back home, the things are very normal now. The industry is moving, shooting is happening everywhere, the new films are released, and you'll be glad to know this year, for the past 6-7 months, we have seen many movies who have become the blockbusters. On the other hand, it is a startup ecosystem of India. The startup companies, they have turned unicorns. 100 companies have turned unicorns in the last few years, especially during the pandemic. 50 companies have become unicorns from startups. Few of them, now we see a lot of companies representing here as well at the Cannes, as a startups, in the startup section also. We are looking at that, and another sector is the Film Heritage Mission, where we are restoring the old films. More than 2,200 films from various regions, languages. They'll be restored, digitized, and will be pitched to the world. Like one of the films here of the late Satyajit Ray, Pratidwandi, that will be showcased here. That is restored, digitized, and will be showcased here, screened here at the Cannes.
You mentioned Satyajit Ray, who was actually the last Indian filmmaker to win an award in Cannes. That was in 1956 for Pater Panchali, excuse the pronunciation. It's actually his centenary year. There's no shortage of Indian filmmaking talent today. Is there anyone who you'd like to see recognized in Cannes in the current crop of Indian filmmakers?
There are many. I mean, if you look at Mr. Shekhar Kapoor was part of the jury with Vidya Balan, two others, Sharmila Tagore, now Deepika Padukone is here. On the other hand, you could see they have been winning awards from in 1946, Chetananand, then the Satyajit Ray in 1956. Films are doing well globally as well. But it's a great recognition once they get an award at Cannes Film Festival and being recognized at such a prestigious film festival in the world. I'm sure that Indian filmmakers not only make films to entertain the local industry, local consumer, but the content has the power to from regional to become national to global. And Indian filmmakers are working on those lines by telling the Indian stories and also making content for the world. And I'm sure in the coming years also, we'll see a lot of movies being screened at the Cannes Film Festival, and they're going to win awards as well.
And as a representative of the Indian nation, of the Indian government, do you think your country's movies have a role to play in diplomacy or in staking India's place in the world the same way, for example, Hollywood did for American soft power in the past and still today?
Of course, because anyone from outside India may look through the films, the Indian culture, the heritage we have, the more than 6,000 years old civilization. We have a lot to showcase from our rich cultural heritage. Also, the common man's life, the aspirational India, and many other sectors where we could showcase it through the lens of camera and through the cinematic world. And it is the India's skilled manpower, the filmmaking, which is not new, but it is more than 110 years old.
Anurag Thakur, Minister for Information and Broadcasting, thank you so much for being with us on France 24 from the Cannes Film Festival and the sideline event, the Marché du Cinéma, where India is the nation, the guest of honor.
Thank you for your time and honor. Thank you.